What up, it's your boy Greg. You're now locked in for another episode of Good Fame. This is the Quality Collective. This is the podcast. This is the vlog. Appreciate you guys locking in for this episode here. Hope everybody's been doing well. If you have not, sending good vibes and good blessings to your favor as you progress towards the new year. You got 300 days to get better and to see where you want to go and accomplish at the end of the year. So let's get to it. So I wanted to go ahead and start off the new year with a fresh one. Obviously, this is episode 1, season 2. So we want to go ahead and kind of, get something brand new going, get something new going into the new year. So we're going to be bringing that quality content going into 2025 as much as we can, how consistent we can. So this is going to be awesome to be able to see and be able to witness and be able to do and stay accountable to what I'm trying to do here. So because there's a lot of things that's happening with me personally. One of the big major things is becoming a dad. So I'm expecting a little girl to be coming into the world soon. So it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited and anxious at the same time. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a journey with my partner, with my girl. She's awesome. So I wouldn't even imagine anybody else to be in her position. But I'm blessed and grateful to be with somebody like that as we progress into this, together. So, but all in all, it's gonna put me in a different mind state in how I produce and how I do things. It may halt me a little bit. It may kind of get me off my pivot a little bit, but we always gonna get back. That's why I want to go ahead and do this episode and just get to the mode, get to the bag, get to the money. You already know how the vibes are. This is a Good Fame montage. This is the energy with Good Fame we're trying to bring in this thing. So this is gonna be cool to see as I progress in that role, how I stay consistent, how I stay focused, and that's gonna be the biggest challenge and the biggest test for me as I, progress and move forward toward that. But in this episode, we're just gonna go ahead and talk about a lot of the things in 2024 that, I've reflected on and hopefully kind of resonate with you guys as well, is just learning from anything that I've transpired in 2024, such as the lessons I've been taught, the losses that I've gained, the winnings, and the situations, the perspectives. So anything that can kind of help me to be able to jump into an advantage of 2025. I'm going to go ahead and speak about that today. Hopefully kind of resonate with you, but I kind of wanted to speak this in its entirety so I can have something I can kind of look back at and also talk about to you guys and then, understand the perspective. Feel free to reach out. Feel free to chop it up and see how I do this and see if that kind of have any similarities with you guys. So this is going to be awesome to be able to kind of talk about and kind of see and kind of see how that's going to play a role in 2025. So one of the biggest things is I'm embracing and not embracing, but adding into one of the aspects of me just being better in 2025 is this 4 key aspects: embracing, learning, building, and winning. This is really going to be the 2025 model. I'm going to be approaching any challenges I'm trying to do, any challenge I'm trying to overcome, be successful at. Those are going to be the 4 key aspects I'm going to be able to place into this new year and take accountability of things and taking accountability of these 4 things I'm talking about, so I can go ahead and embrace it and see how that journey leads to me being successful, or does it lead me to a different path, or lead me to a different perspective. So just applying that and seeing how that works, that's going to be really special for me to see, and hopefully kind of reflect with you guys and give you guys an honest perspective on your viewpoint of that, to see how that works for you as well. So this is going to be cool to see and see how that plays a role in the new year of 2025. But with the key moving pieces, being almost a father in the next couple weeks, days, or whatever, being in a different role, being in a different perspective and Good Fame, and seeing some other things, being in a high role and being in a guy that gets to consult with people to see what that looks like. It's important for me to stay firm and stay focused through the pressure, because there's going to be a lot of pressure that's going to be coming at you. You just got to embrace it and then take it and then be able to kind of take it on his horn and be able to embrace everything at the end of the day. So sticking to the plan is one of the key things I want to go ahead and come into the new year with a key focus. Really not allowing these negative aspects and negative emotions to kind of deteriorate my mind and kind of take me off my pivot, take me off my focus, because the only thing really I'm losing at that moment is time, and it's something that you can't get back. Time is nothing to play with. Time is something you can't get back. And it's important to kind of stay really true to what you're trying to do and realize what's important and what's really important in front of you. So I'm taking into consideration with that and applying the really key aspects of that and sticking to the plan and not allowing any other outside distractions or anything kind of deteriorating me from my visions, because it's always going to be stuff that's going to be shoot at you, that's going to challenge you, that's going to challenge your morals, that's going to challenge anything that you stand for. But you got to stay firm, stay consistent, and and at the end of the day it'll all play out well, and just not worry about all the bullshit that's going around you. So that's one of the key things I'm taking into consideration and taking in key and taking into we go into the new year 2025. So that's going to be something that really that's going to drive everything that I'm trying to do moving forward. I've also come to the realization that you may cross some people in your life. You may cross some people that you think has honestly the best judgment for you, but sometimes they dwell envy. Sometimes it's a fictionalized personality they try to put in front of you. Sometimes it's just jealousy. Sometimes it's all those negative things that you don't need, that's not going to create any type of value to you. So it's important for you to stay, basically focused. It's important to stay from a distance, understand and being aware of the situation. Having the highest available emotional intelligence is really key when you're in that moment, because you're gonna meet across some people that they may not be genuine and you think it is, and it'll kind of knock you off where you're trying to go to because you had these high expectations. So this year I'm just not really up for that anymore. Especially when it comes down to a business that you're dealing with and you have to consult with relationships every day. So it's all comes down to you analyzing the situation and you being able to see those things and being able to analyze that person or that someone or that group and really figuring out what's best for you. So that's one of the other things that's going into 2025, because it's going to be important how you surround yourself with these certain people and how you push yourself to reach your goals. Because at the end of the day, the main goal got to be the main goals is basically acquiring and accomplishing everything they're trying to do for 2025, so you can become a better person, become a better human being, and also be in a better position where you want to change things that's all around you. Honestly, it all comes down to this here. So staying consistent with the work. This what really is going to be a huge thing, is that's going to be really, that's going to test what everything that's going on around me, right? So consistent belief, consistent hard work, and this all stems from and comprises of GoodFame. So anything with GoodFame, it's all done through consistent belief and consistent hard work. And when those two come together, I'm able to create a lot of great things. But it's all about me. It's all about you. You know what I mean? You are the only person that can make that happen. You are the only person that can be able to drive that to make that happen. So, being able to, for example, with GoodFame, being able to stay consistent, to stay focused, to stay innovative, to stay curious. It's always tough. You know what I mean? But it is important for me to take those characteristics and hold on to those slightly, because those are going to be the key things that's going to be able to drive this brand. Because ultimately the goal for this brand is for it to last forever, and for it to last lifetimes, and to be able to continue to grow and innovate anything in this world that it comprises of. Because this is my canvas. The world is my canvas, and I'm ready to try new things and take risk on a lot of things that I want to be able to see and see in your hands, see what you wear, and innovate what we're trying to do for the brand. So, you know, at the end of the day, this is the Quality Collective, so we're always going to bring out the flame, and this is what it is, you know. So that's really the energy that we always try to thrive here with GoodFame, and that's where it's going to be coming from. So those are the key things, or the key aspects of what I just said that comprises with GoodFame and how we progress and move forward. But it's always important in that realm, and when you're in the thick of it, is to, you know, just to understand that the grind is going to be silent. The focus is that, you know, you're going to continue to work. It may not be anybody that's going to be able to see it, but, you know, you got to stay vigilant. At the end of the day, staying vigilant is going to be the key, and being important, and staying level-headed is going to be super important when you're going through the work. And that's something I'm taking into 2025 as I move forward to be able to produce, build, win, learn, embrace all those aspects as we move forward into this year. So it's going to be awesome to really see. You know, another one of my views is being adaptable in all situations, being a chameleon, being able to see the situation for what it is, and having that emotional intelligence to go ahead and see and see if it's worth your time, see what kind of value what that thing is bringing you. So it's important for me to understand understand that as well, and also understand that this is going to be done alone. You know, be comfortable being alone, be comfortable being by yourself, be comfortable of locking in on something that no one sees, be comfortable in that. And this is in the beginning of GoodFame, when I started this, when I was in my room doing screen printing and doing PowerPoint stuff on PowerPoint designs, because I didn't have Adobe or Illustrator or Photoshop or any of that stuff. It was in, you know, it was in my room, just living through my vision. I continue to do that as well. So it's important for me to stay consistent. It goes back to that, is stay consistent, stay consistently working hard towards what I'm trying to do, so I can become, you know, to adapt to that loneliness, and then I can be able to innovate anything what I'm trying to do based on the ideas and the visions I have, because, you know, in essence, you know, the vision is always going to be pure, and that's what's going to be coming from, and that's what's going to be stemming from that. You know, I'm creating anything with GoodFame and anything that I'm moving forward for 2025, and that's going to be the vibe. So, and in other words, one of the few things that I've also kind of reflecting on 2024 is basically, you know, taking calculated risk, you know, taking risks that kind of benefit me, seeing all the outcomes, seeing what that can come about, because I think I'm a firm believer in taking risk and learning through those situations. I think it's the fastest way to be able to achieve what you're trying to achieve. So, you know, I saved a video on IG the other day. It was about a guy. He was talking on the topic of risk, and he said something that like resonated with me like crazy, because I see what he's talking about, and I understand it fully. The greatest hazard in life is to risk nothing. The person who risks nothing has nothing, does nothing, is nothing. The only person that risks is truly free. That's a bar, crazy bar. Basically saying like, yo, if you don't risk, you don't react, you don't learn, you don't experience, you don't really you haven't really gained the opportunity to see what the outcome is. So that's, you know, it all comes down to like this: like you see a girl on the street you want to talk to, and you know you're scared to talk to her because you're going to be embarrassed, or you're afraid of rejection. But under the end of the day, you know, she may like you. You know what I mean? And you not taking that risk, you would not know. So I'm a firm believer in taking risks regardless of the outcome. You know, it's always going to be a learning experience for me at the end of the day. Will I learn for the situation? What did I say to this girl that did not allow me to talk to her? What did I say? Maybe on the next time I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, or maybe on the next call, a business call, I'm gonna switch up what I gotta say, what I need to do. But you've gained that opportunity, and that's all you need to become better. So that's one I say is important to take those calculated risks, understanding the outcomes, and then seeing how you can be able to benefit from that when it comes down to that. But one of the biggest reflectors, just to go ahead and end this conclusion on this video, is no one cares. No one really cares, man. No one really cares what you try to do. No one really cares what you try to do. Understand that you got to be able to kind of maintain fortitude. There's going to be no handouts given, no favors, any of that's going to be coming to you. Just got to stick and be on some tunnel vision. This is going to be my 2025, 2024, just learning that and just experiencing that is going to be like, amplified as I move forward. So, not caring, no one cares, not caring about anybody else. Understand your goal is your goal. Protect yours. Understand what you have in front of you. It's what matters, and then kind of keep it pushing, keep it pushing, moving forward. So expect really nothing, and expect nothing but the results. Expect nothing from any of the stuff that you're going through, but the results of the work that you put in. And this is the 2025. This is the reflectors. This is what I've been thinking and taking notes on the past couple of days on how I'm going to be able to do this video, how I'm going to be able to speak about, how I'm going to be able to kind of not only like kind of educate, but kind of understand people in my perspective with not only GoodFame, but also everything that's going around me, that's revolving around me. So hopefully people see a perspective through this video. So that was my main goal for this one, man. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, because in conclusion, we about to go ahead and end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the vibe, the energy of GoodFame vlog podcast. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow on IG. Make sure you guys go lock into that episode last season, whatever, if you want to go ahead and get in the mix. But this season, this is episode 1, season 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, a wonderful night. One more thing before we go ahead and end this video, go ahead and check out goodfame.co. We got some garments there for your flavors, complimentary shirts, not complimentary shirts, but complimentary to you and your style. But go ahead and cop those shirts. It is on sale right now as we progress. Not sure how long the sale is going to be, but we're going to go ahead and push that to you guys and make sure you guys have some quality garments in your closets. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the next one, for the vibe and energy of GoodFame vlog, GoodFame podcast, which are yours truly, Greg. And hope you guys have a good one. Peace.